Okay, so for anyone that missed the or even if you did watch it, here's just a quick recap that I've done for Digimon Con 2023, which, by the way, it was absolutely mind-blowing. I absolutely loved it. I adored it. Now, I did think there was a couple of bits that I wish they could have done a little bit more with, but there was a few bits that they definitely improved on last year. Like, last year was god awful. This year they've definitely learned from that, and they have added so much to this event, and I look forward to seeing what they do with it each year after now. So starting off in Digimon Con 2023, we had a live show. Now I'm not going to be covering any of the music that was covered, as we all know it was all kind of like openings and closers for different anime or whatever over the years. Now the other thing that they done was the interviews. That was like a cross interview between the voice actor for Takuya in Frontier from Japan and the Japanese voice actor for Hero in Digimon Ghost Game. Now I don't know, I'm not going to go over too much of what was going on in this, but it was mostly just about how it was for them when they were making these series. You know, how was the voice acting and all that, how was the cast and all. It was like the chemistry between the cast. It was a very interesting interview, to be honest. It was kind of wholesome just to see how they interacted with each other. Moving on after that, then we had Digimon World Next Order's showcase. Again, I know a lot of people are very disappointed about this, that there was no news on a new story game. I myself, I'm a little bit disappointed. I would have liked to have at least got a name, you know, for the game. I thought we would have got as much as that. Now, to be honest, I'm not too annoyed, just because I love Digimon World. I love that the fact that that got its spotlight. Yes, it's an old game, but so many people have not played this game yet. So I'm happy for those people that haven't got a chance to play this game. It did get its spotlight. It is getting greenlit by Digimon, that this is a project that is, you know, it seems like they want to invest in this, so they're giving it that time in the spotlight, and more people will be flocking over to it as it's coming out on Steam and Nintendo Switch in, I think, like a week or two. Yeah, my hopes from this is just that going forward they will invest a lot more time and money into developing the Digimon World series, as it is my favorite series, my favorite game series, hand down. Fucking bar none. That's Final Fantasy everything. This is my go-to game. So the fact that they're actually coming along and they're going to add a little bit more to this, and hopefully, you know, with the sales that they do in this, it'll show how successful it is. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the future of Digimon World. Now after that, I went into some card game stuff. There was more art stuff showing off. It was kind of like a little bit, you know, it wasn't the most exciting or interesting. It was actually around the last 2 hours where they just dropped bomb after bomb after bomb. It was just constant hits. You know, it was like, this is the thing that Digimon fans had been waiting for. If you're into like the toys, the stories and stuff like that goes on within Digimon, this is the part of the event that was for you. Starting off, it seems Ghost Game seems to be ending. But around the time Ghost Game seems to be ending, they're actually carrying on a new series. It's going to be a web series, a web novel. So you can get it online. They're actually going to be putting out in English. I got so hyped when I seen it was going to be in English, because we don't really get much stories or stuff like that put out in English. It's always in Japanese. So the fact that they're actually putting the time in to get this done in English, that's just huge. It's called Digimon Seekers, by the way. I think it was Lost in Translation Mon put out a leak that they got notified of, was it yesterday, the day before, about Digimon Seekers. A new Digimon called Lugamon, who is actually the main protagonist Digimon, the partner Digimon. I won't go too much into this, but I'll leave some links in the description if you want to read a little bit more about this. I want to keep this kind of short and sweet. But yeah, it was absolutely amazing. But yeah, with this new series, it seems like this is how they're passing on the mantle of the BE. It's going from Digimon Ghost Game. It's now going to be a part of Digimon Seekers as their Digivice from that. These are actually, the very interesting thing with this is that these are the cast. It's like they're an adult cast for once. It's been a while. I think the last time we got like an adult cast of Digimon characters, probably, you know, there was Tri in a way, I suppose, but there was also the leader of Data Squad or whatever, Sabers. There was kind of that, but outside of that, we haven't really had that at all. So the fact that they're diving in and it's gonna be like the Digimon Police or something like that, or the Digi Police, this seems like a very interesting story. I'm hoping it's gonna be a lot more darker, a lot more grittier, just because it seems like it is taking on that, like, and embracing the adult side of the fan base. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to this. Looking forward to see all the new dims we can get. One new dim we are getting is the Lugamon dim, which is actually the promotional dim, I think, to go with it. I say promotional, but it's going to be available on Premium Bandai. I'll talk a little bit more about that with today's sponsor. So once again, I just want to say thank you to Zenin for sponsoring this video, and today Zenin would like me to tell you about some of the products they have on sale actually from Digimon Con. Whether they're Premium Bandai or not, they actually actually have a lot of the products that were shown at Digimon Con. You can pick it up on their store. So first off, we have BEMEMORY Digimon Seekers, Lugamon Dim, and Digimon Linker. This does not include the VB device, by the way, the actual watch piece. This is just the strap and the dim. It's actually honestly a really cool one though, just because it's a tie-in to this new thing that we have. It's called Digimon Seekers, the online web novel. So I'm really happy about this. I'm so hyped for this. This is a premium Bandai exclusive, but obviously as Zenin is a proxy, you can actually pick it up through their store. Actually nice and easy as well. There's also the Digital Monster KENJI WATANABE edition. These are really cool, by the way. The BeMetalGreymon and the Numemon Vpets, they're just so awesome. I love the design. These the whole graffiti style with the BeMetalGreymon stuff. Look, for any collector of the original Vpets, the bricks and stuff, this is a must. So yeah, Zenin has these. Again, they're premium Bandai exclusive, but Zenin are making it possible for us to be able to buy them. Third up, we have the BEMEMORY Special Selection Volume 1, the Draconic Blaze and Rampage of the Beast. These dims are the ones we got to vote on, the ones featuring Agumon and Gelmon's lines alongside other Digimon. These are absolutely phenomenal in my opinion, just because like Savers was where I kind of got back into Digimon, but was through the video game. So a lot of these Digimon from like Championship and Dawn and Dusk, like being on this dim, that's absolutely huge for me. I could not be happier with this lineup. And finally, we have the Vital Bracelet BE Digital Monster Special Selection Set. For these, then, will be running a special giveaway. Anyone that purchases one of these will be entered into a draw automatically to win one of 3 Digimon World Next Order ports for the Nintendo Switch or Steam. So yeah, thank you to Zenin for sponsoring this video. Just for you guys, the reason I work with Zenin and have them as sponsors on the channel is literally just because I love what they're doing for the community. Like the stuff with Premium Bandai, they make things so much easier and so much affordable for us to get over here, as opposed to going through other means and probably having to deal with scalper prices. They make it that much easier for us, and that's probably the biggest reason, besides the fact that they're genuine fans of Digimon and they love the community. That's probably the biggest reason that I love to work with Zenin over here on the channel. As I said before, Zenin are based in Singapore, that's outside of Japan, so it will take a little bit longer to get some of your orders, but not by much. And to be honest, when you get them, you'll still be so happy with them. So yeah, do have a look at ZeninTCG and have a look at the products that I listed out there. So yeah, thank you to Zenin, and thanks to you guys, and on with the video. Okay, so going through the new Lugamon dim, we've got quite a few new Digimon. There's a lot of new Digimon in this, which I'm really excited for when they do this, when they bring out full like lines for brand new Digimon. It was one reason I love the Pulsemon dim. It's probably one of my favorite dims from the original Vital Bracelet. But yeah, we have this one here. I think it's Fusamon. I think that's what it says. I'm gonna give rough translations for this stuff, just because I'm not too familiar with these guys and their names just yet. This seems like Bowmon. I assume that's like Bow Wow. We've also got Lugamon. Obviously, we are getting the Harrismon line as well. For any fans of Harrismon, I mean, this is absolutely huge. We're getting a new unknown Digimon. We've got quite a few of them, and the Tyrannomon line, going from Tyrannomon, Master Tyrannomon, up to Rust Tyrannomon. Rust Tyrannomon, oh, he's up there. He's in my top 5. He's in my top 5. He is an amazing Digimon. I'm so happy he's there. But in the adventure mode, that's not even all, because they're coming down here, and this means that this tells me that he's going to be a part of the main story. We did see Tyrannomon in the trailer, by the way. He was there, so I'm assuming all these are actually part of the series. Oh, I forgot to mention Andromon. Hi, Andromon. But yeah, we're getting BEMEMORY, this guy from Digimon World 3. He's one of the antagonists in there. So yeah, I mean, like this is awesome. The fact that we're getting so many cool Digimon, a return of a Digimon World 3 Digimon who just got added to the reference book last year, I believe. But yeah, we're getting so much cool stuff with this. I'm so hyped for this. I cannot wait for it. Yeah, just I have no words for this. But yeah, I think it's April, they says, was the release of the novel, the web novel, so do keep an eye out for that. I will be posting any updates or whatever. Just follow me on Twitter and stuff like this. I'll be posting maybe little bits and pieces about it. I'm hoping I might do a series on it as well, just give my thoughts on it. I wanted to do it with Ghost Game, but Toei is just like kind of difficult to deal with copyright and stuff, so I was kind of like not feeling like doing that one. But this seems very interesting. I feel like I might get away with being able to make some content around this. So yeah, if you're interested in seeing more Digimon Seekers, do subscribe to the channel, and we'll cover this when it comes out in a couple of months. So after that massive drop, they kind of blue balled us, because as soon as we got that, they just went straight to another card game and little bits of information about that. So I was like, it was such a high, and then all of a sudden, not that the card game is bad, I love hearing about the card game, it's just when they gave us stuff like this, I was like, I want more of this, please. So it was like, yeah, they went on with more card games, a little bit more information about some of the upcoming stuff for the card game, like some tournament cards and stuff that you could win. But then they finally went on to the 25th project, and they were talking about the comics. So basically, for anyone that's a fan of Digimon mangas, obviously we had, I have it here, is Digimon Dreamers. We had this in December, this release, and to be honest, great book. I still have to finish it, but it's a great book. I love Digimon Dreamers. So it's just gone back to that V-Tamer style. It's just something about that just brings back so much nostalgia for Digimon for me. But basically what they're doing now is they're looking for help from the audience, and they're doing a prize. So he was like, this is only open to people in Japan, by the way, but the fact that like fanfics are going to be possibly realized, like made real with this is absolutely huge. For anyone that wanted to work on a Digimon graphic novel that was going to get an official release, this is absolutely huge. I think there's like prize money as well for it, obviously, as well as, I mean, if you could do well, you probably end up getting a job as well with these guys to write more stuff. But yeah, you can have your original story made into a manga, and I look forward to seeing what that manga is. I also look forward to please English release. It seems like they are wanting to dive in, give all the stuff English releases. Moving on from there, they gave something I was so hyped for. I was so looking forward to this. As someone who loves to collect Digimon art books and guides and stuff like this, do check out my video on that, by the way. I'll link it up in the top of the screen. But yeah, someone who loves to collect that kind of stuff and really enjoys digging into like the history of Digimon sprites, the designs, and how it came up, which I also have, again, sorry for pushing content, but I have a really cool video just got like basically hidden by YouTube's algorithm about some of the history of Digimon and how they grew to be the Digimon that we've seen today. Again, I'll leave that up in the top. But yeah, we're getting a book called Digimon's Dot and Sprite History. It's absolutely amazing. Just going through all the stuff from the different Vpets and stuff like this, all the little sprites, how they come up with it, like little bits of information on the different devices. That's absolutely amazing. It's one of the things I really adore about the franchise, is when they go and dive into their bag of all their history, because there's so much there. I've been covering a lot of Digimon history there recently as well, for anyone that's been wanting to check that out. But it's like, this is absolutely huge for me. Believe it, I will be going through this book when I get it, and hopefully gonna get a whole lot more content going on the channel. So do keep an eye on that, because that's probably the one thing I'm the most excited about here. We all know the VB arena is an absolute mess. It's hard to navigate through that. It's so broken compared to VB Labs, but it's because it's so ambitious. Now, they added to how great that app could be. I just hope they fix a lot of the issues. I'm still having issues with the event that they had going yesterday. By the way, there was an event yesterday. I still had issues trying to connect for matches and stuff, and that, unfortunately. I did end up finish top 200. I was happy with that. Yay, go me. But yeah, it was kind of like, I'm kind of sick of dealing with bugs and stuff. I know there's other bugs with the clones and stuff. I don't know. I don't want to be going on about this again. But they are adding so much new content in adventure mode with the VB Labs. There's so much stuff I wanted to see in the adventure labs, or the VB Labs, and they're finally, it looks like they're doing it, but it's all gonna be in the VB arena. They seem to be just Digimon exclusive, so if you're collecting anime dims or and don't expect to see any of this there. So far it seems to be just Digimon exclusive content for now anyway. So might obviously, you know, expand into other things. Hopefully they do, because anyone that's just into the anime, I'd like to see them get the full use out of the app. But yeah, we showed a little bit, just a screenshot of like the adventures, how it looks. It looks like it's a 4-person battle kind of thing, like four Digimon from your team that could go off in an adventure. That's what I kind of got from it. They're adding items to this stuff as well. This is all coming in the next couple of months. They're adding items to the app. That I cannot wait for, like training items to help us boost our stat gains, because that's probably the most difficult thing to do in it, without cheating the system, waving your fist, you know. Then there was like, there's lobbies. I want to run tournaments. The reason, I know I've said it so many times, the reason I want to run tournaments is because they're so fun. It's a great way to interact with the community. The reason I haven't run them is just because of how awful the app runs. It makes it very difficult. Every month I see a new update, I'm like, oh god, this is it. I can start this month. I thought I was gonna get that this month. Unfortunately, it just doesn't seem like it's there. Keep an eye on the channel. I will be doing tournaments. They're probably going to be monthly or every second month, but keep an eye. I will give more details on tournaments when they come out. But they're adding a lobby. The lobby seems like it could be great for stuff that they want to do, stuff that I want to do, stuff that you probably want to do. I'm really looking forward to this. This is absolutely huge that they're investing this much time into the app. I just hope they can invest a little bit more just to fix previous bugs. Now, for anyone who remembers that I spoke about being able to vote for upcoming dims and Digimon we want to see on there. We finally got the results for 2 dims, the Agumon and Gaomon dim, as we would have called them, or as we call them now, the Draconic Blaze and the Rampage of the Beast. For Draconic Blaze, the Digimon that won were Gumdramon, Arrestodramon Superior Mode, and one I'm really happy with is Magnakidmon, because Magnakidmon, obviously, he was just one of the standout ones for me on that lineup for votes. Moving on to Rampage of the Beast, we have Fascamon, we had Mad Leomon, we had Astamon, and of course my favorite, actually one I was so happy, like this is the one I wanted. I think I remember asking you guys just to make sure you vote for this one Digimon, because this was the Digimon I wanted, and that was Belphemon Rage Mode, one of the 7 Demon Lords, and I'm just so happy that he has his dim. He's up there, like I said, he's one of my top 5, and he's on a dim. I think pretty much all my top 5s are probably in a dim now, and I have to go around and just check that, but I think they're pretty much all in the dim, so I'm so happy. This event, like I said, is all these stuff. Yeah, mad. Yeah, with Draconic Flame and with the Rampage of the Beast, there is 2 things to look forward to. We have a dual pack. They're a dual pack, so we can buy them and get them as a dual pack. I think they're all the special selection. But yeah, then on top of that, there's also a set release with its own special VBBE, and I'm kind of interested in it, but I'm like, I bought so many of them at this point. I don't really need another one, especially since like a lot of the stats and stuff is stored to that one device. So yeah, I probably don't need it, but I would love it. The box just looks so premium. It just looks awesome. So I would like to get it for that reason, but at the same time, I have to think, do I need it? Do I really need it? But that's not enough, because we got 2 more dims. We got 2 more dims with new Digimon on them as well. We got so many dims. 5 dims were announced at this event. The next 2, a bug and flower type dim, and a bird and holy type dim. For anyone who's looking for holy stuff, this is awesome. This is the dim for you, because I know a lot of people are looking for holy stuff or whatever. We just hadn't got it. We got 2 new Digimon on this, and these 2 new Digimon are Luxmon and Archaangelmon. They look awesome. I love when we see new Digimon, but the fact that they're putting in a holy type dim, like I says, a lot of people look for this. On top of that, we also got the insect and plant teams BEMEMORY, and I am so happy with this one. It's like it's mostly bugs, let's face it, it's mostly bugs, but this is what I wanted. Tentamon on a dim, Tentamon's line on a dim, going all the way up as far as Hercules Kabuterimon. I'm so happy with that. There's Fanbemon, there's Lalamon's line. There's not a lot that you could say is bad about these dims. I genuinely love them. Some of the votes as well look awesome. I'm gonna do a separate video talking about my votes, but if you want to vote, I'm gonna leave a link in the description so you can vote on some of these. Do make sure you check out that and do vote for some of your favorites. One of the ones I really want to see on as a mega on here, and I know a lot of you guys, because I hear this name so much in my comments, is Bancho Lilymon, and I am just ecstatic to see that we can actually raise a Bancho Lilymon, because of all the Bancho Digimon, that's probably one of my favorites, maybe next to Bancho Mamemon. So after all that, they announced a team battle event. So this is gonna be cool. It's like just that it seems to be when they were advertising the lobby, but they have in 2023. It seems that they were advertising a spring team battle event, which I'm looking forward to. I can't wait to see how that works. I'm assuming it's like 1 Digimon each, so it's a team of 2. Like you have your Digimon and your friend's Digimon versus your 2 opponents. That could be cool. It's like then you get to pick who's gonna tag in, who's gonna tag out, or whatever. That's got to be interesting to see how that works. I'm very excited for this. I don't know. The B, like I said, it's got so much potential. They just need to invest the time into fixing some of the issues, because it could be the best Digimon game that we've had for competitive play. And finally, I said the book was probably my favorite thing, but I think this, there was so much things I love this, because I love the Lugamon thing. It's hard to pick a favorite. But these are awesome. For anyone that remembers the version 20th, yes, we've had a lot of these, but I'm so happy that they're doing these. So KENJI WATANABE, he's one of the lead designers on a lot of Digimon stuff when we see it. So basically, he designed graffiti style actual like brick cage pets. It's absolutely awesome. I love it. Like the original Vpets, the version 20, I think it says there's 100 raisable Digimon, so I'm assuming it's gonna be the version 20th, or hopefully even better, the version revival. That would be what I would love the most. We're gonna get those. There's gonna be 2 versions, the Ver.MetalGreymon, the Ver.Numemon. It's absolutely amazing. This is the one thing I would really love, is just out of all this, because anything KENJI touches, any of his art is just, it's phenomenal. It's hard to say, what you don't like it. But even the Numemon stuff, it all looks so fucking good, and I cannot wait to get my hands on it. I actually have gone and pre-ordered. I was kind of like, will I, won't I? But I've actually gone and pre-ordered these. So yeah, that was Digimon Con 2023. I was so happy with this. miles better than last year, and I can only guess from here it's going to get even better. So yeah, I look forward to Digimon Con 2024. But yeah, thanks for watching. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. What are you most excited for? What are you going to pick up? There's a lot to pick up. But yeah, check out this video on screen, and I'll see you again. Bye bye.